There are hundreds of videos that claim they can teach you how to become good at the strongest battlegrounds. But this is not at all the way I learned to play. So today I'll be sharing my years of experience with you guys in hopes to help you become better. So if you've ever watched a Strongest Battlegrounds tutorial, you've probably heard people say the words, "Don't front dash." This is partially correct, but you should not stop front dashing altogether. Instead, only use front dashes when your opponent is stunned or has bad blocking skills. This is because front dashes are the easiest move to block unless you can use them correctly. Don't worry if you don't know how, because I'm about to teach you. What you just saw was an inescapable dash. These are commonly used in combos. An inescapable dash is pretty much just a dash that your opponent cannot escape in any way. The other kind of dash is what I call a direct dash. This is when you blindly forward dash at someone, which is very likely to get blocked. Instead of dashing in a straight line, try dashing behind the player or jumping at the beginning of your dash. This is very difficult to do if your opponent has good block tracking. If you don't know what block tracking is, don't worry because I'm about to teach you. No matter how many combos or tricks you know, none of them will matter unless you can block properly. Being a good blocker is essential if you want to become a pro player. Most people push blocking to the side, and that is the reason they are not as good as they could be. In order to practice blocking, simply try fighting people over and over again, but use block more than you normally would in any other fight. Try to learn about people's play style, because if you are able to memorize the way a person plays, it will lead you to become much better at blocking. Here is an example. Did you see how predictable this player was being? Simply because of his front dash being easy to block, I have the ability to start any combo I wish. If you learn to block properly, I promise that you will become a better player. The next skill category you need to focus on is movement. No matter the situation, you have to be consistently moving unpredictably. This is because moving correctly offers lots more opportunities to land a combo. It also helps you be unpredictable, which means your opponent cannot tell what your next move will be. Try out different ways to reach your opponent until you find a strategy that fits best for you. If you main Guru, it's probably going to be hard to get to the player without dashing. But with different characters like Metal Bat, you can simply use the moves to reach your opponent. Do not be afraid to jump mid-fight. Jumping can be useful if it's used correctly. I'm not talking about spam jumping and running. This is very annoying and can get you lots of hate if you do it. But in order to reach your full potential, you need to pick one last thing: a character. If you like keeping your distance, you should try Sonic or Metal Bat. But if you prefer to have more close-up fights, then Guru and Saitama are the perfect characters for you. But when it comes to beginner-friendly, Atomic Samurai would definitely take the top spot. It's the perfect introduction to the game and is very easy to use. So if you're watching this video and have under 500 kills, I recommend trying out Atomic Samurai. That's it for the video. Should I make a part 2? Let me know in the comment section. Goodbye.